everyone, Dexterity Red Hired, welcome back to Socket of Spirit. Now I didn't post anything yesterday and I apologize about that. I was busy down at my mother's work helping her clean up the store for the bigwigs who are showing up. I don't know, sometime later on this week I believe. Tonight I am going to turn my application into GameStop and hopefully have a job here soon. Or at least an interview. So, one quick update before continuing this amazing game, in my opinion. Before I continue Amnesia, I'm gonna have to get my own place with friends who end up staying up late at night alongside me so I don't end up waking somebody. Because I like playing horror games in the middle of the night. It's a lot better than doing it middle of the day, even if you're alone at home. I apologize, but thank you again, Orochi, for suggesting that the game itself. I was actually having fun with it while recording it, and I'll record it when I'm home alone in whatever place I end up getting with friends who stay up late at night too. So, because I have a lot of friends that end up staying up late playing games anyways. So, except for my parents. My parents don't do that shit, and I live here at their fucking house. So, let's begin, shall we? Then again, I should also thank you for busting my rear out of jail. I don't want to think about what I would have been doing if I was still in the care of the Sundari tyrant. Did I? Oh shit, she had a more breathy voice, like, haha, you are most welcome, but please, do not be so hard on Mayo-chan. There are many things here beyond her control, and perhaps it is out of our hands for now. I still wish to thank you, Taka-kun. I've been wondering how I might repay you for bringing such joy to Maiko-chan. Repay me? For a moment my thoughts drifted towards a certain idea, but my cheeks quickly turned scarlet red at the thought. You perverted son of a bitch! Ugh! I couldn't ask something like that, though. I'm not sure I have anything in mind. I think your smile is enough. You are a true gentleman, Taka-kun. It's a shame, though. I was thinking of such naughty things, too. God damn you, Kitsunes! Fox Spirit giggled to herself as she turned towards the garden, watching Maiko struggle to descend from one of the trees with an armful of apples. Maiko-chan, there are only 3 of us. Your belly does not count as a 4th person. Speaking of a 4th person, it sounded like you two used to talk a lot with the spirit of the shrine. Why do you get so nervous whenever the Suyuri is involved? That's not important. Oh, is that a giant bird carrying a seed of the World Tree? Oh, maybe it is. I should go and... Ah, Shiriodono. Thank you for visiting us today. Machiko-san is right over there. Wow. Huh? Shiri, no, I'm sorry. I have just been terribly busy. Please forgive me, Shiri-sama. Whoa! Think you'd get that flustered? Is she that amazing of a person? You don't understand. It is complicated. There are certain skills that I, as a fox spirit, possess. A subtle way of talking or acting that influence how people perceive me. There are... I suppose they would be considered social skills. For spirits, Shuri is capable of completely negating these, and it leaves me feeling rather nervous and helpless. I see. So basically she's immune to your flirting and... Connecting dots in my mind, planning to palm my hand against my forehead. I've been doing that the entire time I played this game. Fuck, I took a shower earlier, and for some ungodly reason, the water's still soaking in my skin. Now I get it. You're afraid of approaching her because Shiri is a bigger flirt than you. But she's flirting with you. Oh, I see. You swing that way. For some reason I suddenly felt rather disappointed. Aw, don't be disappointed. Why? That's not true. But, well, maybe. I mean, she has an overpowering presence and it does not allow me to probably do my thing. I'm not sure what you mean by swinging, however. It means that you know, Fucking get out from under there. Fucking jacket. You know, like girls? Oh, really? Well, how about we forget all about Shuri for now, and I show you exactly which way I do swing, Takakun. That won't be necessary. But she must be quite a challenge to deal with, considering... I briefly lowered my voice to a whisper. You're already a handful to deal with once you start your teasing. You are perhaps less the gentleman I thought you to be, Takakun. What am I, then? A lovable rogue, perhaps? Maybe you see yourself as more of a hero type. Of course I'm a hero. A perverted one, but a hero nonetheless. Oni-sama Takani! Welcome back, Maiko-chan. Welcome back, Maiko-chan. How did the hunt for the golden apple go? Sorry, my dog's on the floor. No golden ones, but I got a load of good ones. Even one that's shaped like a heart. You can have that one, Takani. An apple shaped like a heart. Interesting. Does this mean you're confessing your love to me by giving me this? Maybe I am. I seriously think Ichikawa would kill me if he saw me in this current situation. Why, thank you, fair lady. I shall savor every moment of its sweet flavor. Maiko, how could you betray your love for me? Your one and only sister. How did our time together mean... Did our time together mean nothing? Oh my. But I love you too, Oni-sama. I found a super big apple for you. Polygamy at its finest. Well, we better hurry up. We're going to go see Shuchan. Wait, what? I thought we would at least need to ask for her permission and wait until she grew bored enough to reply. I know, but when I was picking apples, I found one of her tiny familiars. She said she wanted to see us today. Oh, Poopy. Why? First off, the question is, why would she say that? I guess she's not prone to foul language. Oh, shit. Unlike I am. Following the directions Maiko had received, we set off from the mansion. The three of us made our way through the forest, somehow managed to stay on the route with the help of the familiar. It didn't take us long before we arrived at the place where Machiko had fallen into the river. They say that a cautious fox is worth two, so we made it past the river without further ado. I don't know if you guys meant to make it so that it's a rhyme, but that pissed me off. I'm sorry. People that rhyme piss me off so randomly. So according to these familiars, the shrine is supposed to be up ahead. My gaze had fallen upon a series of steps that went up the hill from the dirt path, a gate standing at the top. Oh no! What could she want from us? She never summons us. She always bumps into us by chance. Why has she called for us, I wonder? You're so silly. My voice is so weird. I'm sure it's nothing to be worried about. Maybe she has found a way to stop my headaches. Now, that would be truly wonderful, but it is no use guessing. With a stride of confidence in my steps, I swiftly climbed the stairs. What are you doing? She's jumping at every little thing now. The girl is quickly following in my wake. One was mimicking my own bold steps, while the other followed with small, slow paces. Come on, Oni-sama! Why don't we make a game of it? To take your mind off of it, we could play Hop Along Dandy. Hop! Hop! Maiko-chan. The spunky girl hopped past me, giving out commands that the older girls seemed to be following. They both moved one step at a time, either hopping, stepping, or jumping to the next step. When one fumbled, the other took another step, and the command was switched to the other girl. The panic that had almost set in had seemingly... What the fuck are you doing? It sounds like... Are you growling at something? She's such a distraction. Had seemingly vanished as Machiko continued this silly little game with her sister. Too soon reached the top of the steps, and a voice I could have sworn I had heard somewhere before resounded in the air. How adorable. Maiko-chan hasn't changed a bit in all those years. Still hopping around on my doorstep like a bunny. Eep! At the sound of the voice, Machiko let out a cry of surprise, her body trembling. What? body trembling slightly as its owner revealed herself. The one response from Machiko's reaction seemed to be a familiar figure that hopped off of the gate with ease and landed gracefully before us. Show off. Her tail swooping back and forth through the air. And Machi-tan, I'm so delighted to see you again. It's been a while since we last played. Have you been well? Hi, Tsu-chan! You're playing a really fun game just now. Hello, Shiri-sama. We were doing well, thank you. It did look like a very cute game. Then again, it might have been because two really cute girls were playing it. Still, I'm surprised you didn't join them, human. Couldn't keep up with their steps. I was more interested in meeting you than playing some game. How unfortunate. To ignore the appeal of games hold. It isn't healthy to always look upon life with such a serious and worrisome attitude. Isn't that right, dear Machi-chan? That's not fair, Tsu-chan. Taki didn't know the rules, and it wouldn't be fair to bring someone halfway. If he learned how to play, I'm sure he'll join in next time. It's not healthy. The other girl took a deep breath and closed her eyes, composing herself. Maiko's right. Taka-kun has yet to learn the game. It's not his fault. I'm just teasing him, dearest. There's no need to get so worked up. But I'm glad that you are all here. One thing surprises me, however. What is it? The fact that your precious Taka-kun is here with you. Doesn't it strike you both as odd? A human like him being so friendly with spirits. The last time I recall seeing such a thing was when Machi-tan was but a toddler. This has me curious. Why is he here with you rather than someone of his own kind? That's the guards from the village. They arrested him because of our actions. He helped us escape and was arrested instead. We rescued him and allowed him to stay with us. It's fine, I swear, he's just a nice human. He seems to be... I have to change her voice a bit because I seem to do the similar voice for Shuri and Machiko. He seems to be, not from around here, though. You need not take offense, my dear. A simple find is rather fascinating to see a human defend a spirit. I'm well aware that he is not from the village. I take little interest in close-minded humans of our realm. So your assumptions are correct. The boy is not a being of this world. And yet, he might end up playing an important role, whether he likes it or not. I already told Maiko-chan and Machiko-san this before, but it doesn't matter to me whether they're spirits or not. I like this place. That said, I'd still like to get back to my own world. Thick-headed buffoon with only one thing on his mind. You could say that about me too, but at least I'd want to be in a world that's not like ours. I have an important tournament to prepare for. Ugh! You and your fucking judo! Ah, right, your upcoming battle. Let's take this discussion inside, shall we? We will wait your return, Taka-kun. Oh wait, no, I do. Machiko's a bit more airy, whereas I use more of my actual voice in Shuri's. It seemed like the sisters. Sure, I can't say that name. I'm sorry. Could no longer accompany me. Feeling nervous, my steps grew a bit hesitant as I followed the spirit inside. Here we are, the place of our first conversation. I guess now would be a good time to introduce myself. My name is Shuri, and just like your two companions out there, I am one of the spirits that inhabit this realm. But you're different from them, aren't you? How observant of you. Yes, there is a difference between myself and most other spirits. Spirits abide to a rather simple hierarchy. The stronger the spirit, the higher their standing. Then again, strength is often associated with experience. So what? You're saying that you're an ancient being of some sort? I wouldn't go that far, Takahiro. It's rude to question a girl's age. True. But let's move on. I wouldn't question any of their ages, to be honest. Well, I was questioning Maiko's age last time, wasn't I? Huh. But let's move on to the subject of your desire to return to your own world. You're going to send me back. Great. I'm afraid sending you back is beyond my capabilities. Hold on! Weren't you the one who sent me here in the first place? I'm afraid that wasn't the case. It was your wish to send you here. During our first encounter, I did mention that this place was special, didn't I? Now that I thought about it, she did mention something along those lines. I briefly closed my eyes, trying to recall what she had said before. This is a place like no other. That's right. Having spent time with the fox spirits, you likely already know that there is magic in this world. However, it's not as though Maiko herself possesses such said magic. Rather, her body is simply able to connect with it. That sounds a bit complicated. The bodies of people who are capable of using magic create a special kind of link to the magic of this world. Try to imagine like this. The magic within this world would flow through several gateways. We commonly refer to them as mana gateways. Those who possess the ability to use magic draw on the mana flowing through these gates. A different term for these people are mana receivers. So you're also drawing on this magic. Ha! No, my boy. I am not borrowing the magic of this realm. I am powerful enough to perform magic on my own. However, this shrine is located on a mana gateway, which could explain why the shrine in your world is said to be capable of granting wishes. Then, why can't you use the magic to send me back? Because it's not my magic that brought you here. It's the magic of the shrine, or rather, the world itself that pulled you into this realm. So, you're saying that I'm stuck here forever? Not forever. You simply need to carry out the will of the world. Oh, great. You're saying that this world has a will of its own now. And how the hell am I going to find out what it wants me to do? That's what you have me for, silly. God damn it! I'm the guardian of the shrine. So obviously I know its intentions. In your case, the task you were given was quite a harsh one. Don't tell me I have to collect wedding sashes. Woo! Collection quests! Yeah. And marry Machi-chan. In the process, you wish. Teasing aside, this region is having its fair share of problems. Spirits and humans have lived... That face that she made... I'm sorry, I'm looking at the face for a quick second. She looks fucking pissed off at me right now. Spirits and humans have lived apart for a long time, but it wasn't always like this. Wait. Spirits have a world of their own? Yes, but that realm has started to merge with this one, causing some spirits to find themselves trapped here. Unfortunately, this happened before the more powerful spirits had the opportunity to reverse the damage done. Does that mean that Machiko-san and Maiko-chan are... They don't belong in this world, although neither of them likely realized this. They were much like human toddlers when they first arrived in this world. I slowly started to understand the reason why the fox spirits and the villagers were on such bad terms. Anyone would be restless if beings from another world that you had never heard of suddenly showed up at your doorstep, i.e. me. Is that why there is so much tension between them and the villagers? I'm afraid that the Fox sisters became the victims of a misunderstanding. You see, Machi-chan and Maiko-chan aren't the only spirits within this realm. There are others which have caused things to escalate. You mean there are other fox spirits? Not fox spirits, but other spirits. They were sent into this realm just like the sisters, but unfortunately they were sent rather far from here. While Machi-chan and Maiko-chan were close enough for me to care for them, the others weren't so lucky. What do you mean? Did something happen to them? Along with Maiko-chan and Machi-chan, four other spirits were sent here when the worlds briefly merged. Unlike the Fox sisters, those four didn't have anyone to watch over them, and as a result, they grew rather spoiled and wild. So, what you're saying is, spirits going wild. It sounded like a recipe for trouble. Yes, they grew oblivious of the way human society worked, and their behavior made humans mistake them for monsters. Even now, those girls and their games are mistaken as acts of violence, and as a result, tension arose between the spirits and humans. So, Machiko-san and Maiko-chan are discriminated against because of those spirits. You could say that, yes. Then why didn't you try to stop them? Because I can't leave this forest. I am the guardian spirit of the shrine. I cannot leave my domain. I couldn't help but wonder what purpose all this talk about spirits served. Could have had something to do with my finding my way back. With finding my way back home. Do you think solving the problem with these spirits could be my ticket out of here? Possibly. I wouldn't be surprised if dealing with those spirits would solve the problems between spirits and humans. It would be difficult to track them down, but there may be an opportunity for you soon. An opportunity? I'm sensing one of them heading through the forest towards the village. If you can convince Machitan and Maiko-chan to help you protect the village, the villagers might be willing to accept them. That did make sense. If Machiko and Maiko were seen protecting the village from a possible threat, they might be forgiven for the panties incident. Do you think it'll work? Only time will tell. For now, you better get the girls and make haste towards the village before the wild spirit causes any more damage. Nodding my head in agreement, I quickly ran outside, trying to think of how I could convince Machiko and Maiko to help me save the village. Surely they would be better off known as heroes rather than pranksters. However, I doubted that the sisters held feelings of fondness toward the villagers, considering their continued treatment of the two girls. I wonder how you'll solve the challenge set before him. I found Machiko and Maiko talking near the steps leading back into the forest. The two girls looked like they were playing a game similar to hopscotch on the wide shrine steps. It was time for me to figure out how to convince the girls. Ha! Taka-kun! Is everything alright? You look worried. And Shuri told me something interesting. Oh! What was it? Did she tell you tell you Oni-sama's breast size? Oh! Maiko! Owie! No, nothing like that. Even if she offered to, I would have said no. I'm a gentleman, after all. She told me about some recent events, and I think I've found a way to get you both accepted by the village. Wait, what? What did she tell you? She has not told us a thing. She didn't go into too many details. She just told me that some wild spirits caused a lot of trouble for the villagers, and gave you guys a bad reputation. If we can convince the villagers that the other spirits are just playing, maybe we can figure out a way to protect them. And if you show up to help, maybe they'll warm up to you. Yay! That'll work for sure! Suchan and Takini are so smart! Whoa, wait! Maiko, calm down. Taka-kun, there's no way the villagers will accept us that easily. Even if we convince their elder to the two guards will never forgive us for our theft. I firmly believe that it's better to try something and fail than to regret not having tried. I mean, those girls would probably be upset, but maybe they would be more willing to listen to your story if we were to save the village. It's better to try something and fail than regret not having tried? But won't you be sad if you fail despite having tried so hard? Well, it will only hurt if I fail. Nothing is ever set in stone, so it never hurts to try. While I was rather certain the ideas would work, I knew I first had to convince the girls. With the amount of confidence my tone carried, I was hopeful that it was only a matter of time before Machiko would begin to consider it. I'm not sure, Takini-kun. Do you really want to face the wrath of Mayo head-on? If it's for the sake of my friends, sure. And if we're lucky, she'll finally show that dear side of her. I'm up for it! I want to play with the people in the village. I want to be able to eat the delicious smelling foods and learn all about them. What about you, Machiko-san? Don't you want to be able to walk around without the constant fear of being chased down by angry villagers? This could be the only chance we have. I suppose with both of you being so enthusiastic, I do not have much of a choice in the matter. It would be nice to be able to buy sake from the human world. Spirit sake is rather bland. That's the spirit. We should hurry to the village then. Very well, Takakun. Meanwhile, in the village, this will have to wait. I have to save once I get to the part. But this will have to wait until the next episode because I have legitimately just ran out of time as soon as I went to go blow my nose. How awkward. Anyways, if you guys liked the video, make sure I'm not muted. If you guys liked the video, why not leave a like, add to your favorites, subscribe to listen to Red Heart Armory today. As always, leave your suggestions and amazing comment section below. Yeah. We didn't encounter the Sax Man this time. Thank God. So, my name is Exterior Red Heart. If you like the... My name is Exterior Red Heart. Remember, everybody, my goatee salutes you. I will kill you, Sax Man.